be a problem. Flies over the kicker. Look down. Oh, look at the bonnet through the water.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Speed Without Engine, the place where fast-paced action meets pure fun. Get ready for some sick designs, crazy crashes, and tons of laughs. Let's go.
These cars that we've seen today, a lot of work's gone into it. There's been a fantastic spirit among all of the competitors. Anyway, here go Team Spitfire in the Firebird, and down it goes, and they are convinced it's going to come back in one piece, and it's going to go down a storm. They're safely over the first obstacle. Arriving at the wedge, so far so good. Bit of a heavy landing there. Over the apples and pears, still in one piece and still moving extremely well. They didn't tell us this. No excuses really with the amount of technology that's gone into putting it together. Over the kicker to finish. It's a heavy landing, but it's a really good run. It's a fantastic looking car, and they didn't let anybody down, did they, with the technology that went into putting it together, clearly paying off. And it was a really smooth ride as well, which finished over the kicker, landing on the front two wheels, then the back down, and over the finish line. Really good run by Firebird. They show us how it's done here at the Red Bull Soapbox race.
Wide axle, thin wheels, on its way down, already reaching speed, already motoring down. This might be a problem. Flies over the kicker. Look at the air over the kicker. No problem at all. Never lost control of the soapbox at all. Really, really good. Can they get to the finish through that narrow chicane? This underneath it, puts his feet down to stop it. 35.01. That's a fantastic run.
And you'd expect this one to be quick. They hope it's quick. And the performance got 33. So let's see what Smoky and the Bandit can do. Can Tim get it down in a fast time? They've got the liner to start things off. Not that quick through there. There's the first little skid on the way down as well. Haven't seen too much of that. There's the lolly drop. They're quite slow at this stage. You just see a little skid off the lino there. But they got quicker and quicker the further down the course they went. And it was very spectacular at the finish. Over the Sizzler. 28 miles an hour, that's good. And they're quick through the Grand Slammer. Now, can they keep it smooth? Can they keep it straight? Can they capitalise on the speed? Oh, they've hit it hard there. And Tim's done fantastically well to rescue it. And 40.59. But I think Tim's heart was in his mouth when he came down nose first. You can see here how hard he works to hold it. He knows there that he's got a problem. And he does so well to keep it straight and get it to the finish line in a good time.
For creativity. It's one of the more unique designs of a soapbox that we've ever seen. A pyramid with a man poking out the top. Here's the kicker. So we can see what he was doing. Look at this. You think, oh, it's really, you know, special this. Then it all falls apart. He's on that little lost it. That's what he's sitting on. He's on a little bike with handlebars. Look at that. Oh, that's brilliant. He looks like one of the Diddy men. Look at that.
Off they go. Big push off the ramp. Down this 420-metre circuit with 4 big jumps on the way down. Starting with this one, which is Lido. Slight problem at the back there for Chris, the co-pilot, who seemed to disappear into the fire extinguisher. In fact, we might lose him in a minute. Well, to actually be in there. Look, there he is, he's normal there. And then he drops a bit after that one, after Lido. You start to see it go a bit, look at the back. Hang on, Chris. 29 miles an hour, they're fast. Chris is still there, just. Over Sizzler, oh, they're flying, look at them. He gets lower and lower every jump they go over. It should be a good time, although they've slowed down at the finish, 40.33, because at the end of it, Lee, the pilot's got no idea. Grand Slammer, he goes even further down. And then by the time they get to the Sizzler, he's virtually dragging along the ground at the back. Look, he's having a look there to see what's happening. And then the Sizzler absolutely finishes the soapbox off. Look at the back, and he's now actually stopped the back wheels, turning around altogether. Can make the end of the run very difficult to navigate, but let's see what happens here. They're off and running then, Cabri. They've managed to mind the gap. They've got their teammates running down behind them. Over the wedge. Not sure you need wing mirrors today, but they've got them on this particular car. It's over the apples and pears.
He's enjoying it in the back, that's for sure. Down towards the kicker, all over the place now. Those front wheels are bending outwards. Over the kicker, lands hard but finishes. That's a really good run by Cabri. Really, really good run. 2013, as we see the end of the run from Team Cadbury, gritted his teeth, launched it into the kicker, and he was able to land in one piece. So a good run by Team Cadbury, and before that...
Surely somebody's got to post the time and get down there. Good performance score, 49, the judges like that. There's the berm, he's got a bit higher than most. That might make him faster than most. That might be a problem. Down the car wash. Yeah, now the fun starts, through the water. He's okay. Don't celebrate yet. Down the stair set. He's okay. Oh, he's lost the back end. He's still going. Can he get down to the finish? I'm sure he can. Donald Duck's on fire. Down he gets to the finish line. Now the drop at the end, he's done it. 33.08, he's in one piece as well. Brilliant, DUCKSTAD PV. All it took was a man dressed as Donald Duck and they made a mockery of the course. Why didn't everybody think of that? Brilliant. Look, it's shorter than some that we see. Over the ramp, moving towards the berm. And they're going to go high to low. They're going to take the middle of that. Gathering a bit more speed, though. And over safely. And now moving towards the finish line in 34.46. Now, there'll be some... It's the final ramp they had to negotiate at the end. Not even going to try and pronounce this one. What I will tell you, it's made up of Andre Thierry, Pascal Kimberly and Matteo. And it's nice and spectacular with the smoke billowing out of the back. It's whether they encounter the Arkansas Chuggabug on the way down, we'll wait and see. But it's really good through there. Really fast over the cobbles as well. Now with, big air as well, no problem at all. Muttley's laughing his socks off in the back. See, if you get down there quickly, there's hardly any foam. He's flying through there. This is going to be a good time. Spectacular at the end. And what about that? 40.33, the part, was the part. It's a really fast run. I love the concentration on Dick's face as he goes over there. Really good run there. So Justin is behind the wheel. The edges, that means you don't scrub too much speed off. Okay, no problem. That's a good run. It's a good time per hour. We've seen faster, but that's good. And even allowing for the spectacular way they've over the ramp, and now we look at the time, 34.2.
Thank you, Team Griswold. Okay, so we're going to take a peek.
How difficult it is. I've got the best seat in the house and I'm not moving. 28 for the performance. Here's the berm. Nobody's gone high through there. Now the car wash. Doesn't look like this car needs much of a wash, actually. Through there, that's fine. Now here's the tunnel. This is where it starts to get interesting. I can't wait. Through the tunnel and okay. Down, oh, look at the bonnet through the water. Control, and that was it. Look, from that point on, he's not in control of the soapbox. You can't write this, can you? Down the stair set, over the other side. I don't think he's in control anymore. I think he's just going down there itself. Through that little chicane at the end and over the finish line, and then there's the drop, and it's way to the bottom from there. I can't believe this today.
The bearded bat team. Off they go. Only 17 for the performance, which means they've got to be quick the rest of the way. Very, very quick, in fact. How do they do through the Lido? Big bang through there, the ball's gone. Ivor just managed to shift it in the nick of time. It's coming off around them. It was the Lido at the start that started it off. There goes the ball, and from that moment on, pieces came off all the way down. Can they control it? 23 miles an hour. That front bit's gone. All they've got's the frame. Through the chicane, down towards the Sizzler. Over the Sizzler, still going, getting quicker all the time. No hands, over the finish line and spinning into those bales. 41.47.
And they are off and running. 38 for the performance. And now there's something we've only seen once before. We saw this in Mumbai. The co-pilot standing. They actually went on to win the event that day. And we'll see what happens with this team. Through the smoke and heading towards the bridge or the water, where the pilot has the choice. He's gone for the bridge. I think it's going to be really difficult for him to stand all the way down on this circuit, because this is a difficult circuit. This is where it starts to get fast. When to stand and when to sit. The pilot himself is doing a great job because it's quite a wide soapbox, so it won't be the easiest to steer. But they're making a mockery so far. They are flying. Look at the speed of them now, heading down towards the finish. They're going to get there, and they're going to get there with him standing on the back of it in a time of 53.
She's been the inspiration behind it. 26 for creativity, 24 for performance, but this has got the look of a quick soapbox. And it's already picking up speed at the top, going into the Lido, and it's flying through there. Harrison's got this moving. Look how quick they were there through the Lido. They hardly touched the second ramp, and they just got quicker and quicker and quicker from that point on. 33 miles an hour, wow, that's set the benchmark today. That's very fast through there, over the Sizzler. This is going to be some time. The dramatic Aquatic has been quick, it's been dramatic, and it's 31.55. It was smooth, it was always straight, and very, very aerodynamic over the Sizzler. And a spectacular finish at the end as well for dramatic Aquatic.
Told you. Off they go. Now, it's very, very streamlined. Obviously, a Coffin isn't particularly wide, so it should be fast enough. It's whether those spindly wheels can carry them down. They've got over the first. Oh, there's a bit of a wobble there. Almost lost it going over the wedge, but he manages to recover. Another slight wobble on entry, but he's through there okay as well. He's really enjoying this too. The crowd like him, that's for sure. Now he goes through the chicane. There's still the kicker to come. Here he goes then towards the kicker. Straightens it up. Over the kicker. Oh, it's a fantastic run. Slightly heavy on landing. Really good run. Oh, he tries to stop it and he rolls it past the finish line. But he punches the air. He's in one piece, thank goodness. Start line, down the ramp. There's the first wobble. How he managed to recover that, I don't really know. We've seen a lot of people go at that particular stage. Over the kicker, no problem there. Everything seemed to be okay. And the problem came when he tried to stop. There we see him roll it emphatically over the finish line, but that was an impressive run from the Coffin Dodgers.